Karla Galvan, and you're watching ZotTube. Joining me today is Amanda Hughes, and we'll be discussing all the ways students can participate in voting this year. Amanda is a member of the government relations team here at UCI. Amanda, thank you for speaking with me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, Amanda, so our first question is, I want to vote. What steps do I need to take to make sure I'm able to cast my ballot? And what are the requirements or regulations that I need to know about?
Yes, so first and foremost, to register to vote in California, you need to be a US citizen and a resident of California, 18 years or older on election day, and not currently in state or federal prison or on parole for the conviction of a felony, and not currently found mentally incompetent to vote by court. And for more information, you can Google voting rights, person subject to conservatorship, and criminal history. And just for educational purposes, those who are 16 and 17 years old can also pre-register to vote in California, and you just have to meet all the other eligibility requirements to vote.
Okay, thank you, Amanda. On to my next question. There has been a lot of talk about voting by mail, especially because of the safety concerns from the COVID-19 pandemic. What are the different ways I can vote?
So for this election, all California residents who are registered to vote will receive a vote by mail ballot. They look something like this. This provides voters with a way to stay safe and healthy by voting your ballot at home amid the coronavirus pandemic. So you do have quite a few options for returning your ballot. First, you can vote by mail, which simply means return your completed ballot in the prepaid postage envelope to any post office mailbox. You can also drop it off in an official ballot drop box, similarly to how the voting by mail would work. You just drop it in and the OC registrar staff will be picking those up directly. And then you can also drop off your completed ballot to any vote center on election day or any of the vote center hours. So vote centers will be open starting Friday, October 30th from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and those hours will continue until that Monday. And then of course on election day, and the hours will be 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay, thank you. My next question for you is, what has the UCI administration done to ensure students have the opportunity to vote?
So our chancellor and campus leadership are very supportive and encouraging of students actively participating in the election process by voting, registering to vote, and supporting or opposing issues and candidates of their choosing. So we have actually collaborated with many campus leaders on campus in terms of sending out campus-wide messaging. So as you know, the coronavirus pandemic has sent many students off campus. So this has allowed for cross-collaboration and helping us get out our message. We are also partnering with UCI social media to do the UCI Vote social media campaign. And this is highlighting many eligible student voters on campus and helping us just get out the word to vote and why voting is important. We have yard signs and bridge banners all across campus. So although people might not be coming to campus, anyone simply driving through, you can see all of our vote messaging that way. We have cool Zoom backgrounds. This one in particular, if you were to scan this QR code with your phone, it will take you directly to the OC Vote website where you can find tons of Orange County voter resources. And the chancellor has actually signed on to the All-In Democracy Challenge, which empowers colleges and universities to achieve excellence in student democratic engagement. So there's tons of get out the vote opportunities and just trying to spread the message virtually any way we can.
Okay, thank you. And this kind of leads on, where and how can students vote safely on campus or elsewhere?
Yes, so for voting on campus, like I was saying earlier, students can drop off their ballot in our ballot drop box, which is located by the bike repair shop at the corner of campus and West Peltison. And then they can also drop off their ballot at our vote center, which will be in the student center ballrooms. There'll be tons of signage. Parking in the student center parking lot will be free. So you can simply just follow all the signage, no permits necessary, like I was saying, to park. The hours will be Friday, October 30th to Monday, November 2nd from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then on election day, Tuesday, November 3rd from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. And to find a ballot drop box location near you, you can simply visit ocvote.com/dropbox or ocvote.com/vote center or scan this QR code on your phone.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And how can students find more information about the candidates and the issues to help them decide who to vote?
Of course. So this is one of the most important ones because these are the issues that matter to individuals as voters. So what I often do is I start with internet or social media. Many of the different campaigns have Facebooks or social media pages. Same things with all the propositions, like there's tons of websites out there with information on those. But what's important is if you're using the internet to make sure you're finding a reliable source, because sometimes there are fake websites out there that just have false information. So of course, don't believe everything you see on the internet. And then I often use what's called the 7 steps to help you judge a candidate. So decide what you're looking for in a candidate, find out about said candidate, gather materials about the candidates, Evaluate what the candidate's stance on specific issues that are important to you are. Learn about the candidate's leadership abilities, and then learn how other people view the candidate.
Those are great tips. Thank you.
Mhm.
And on
You're
to my
welcome.
last question for you.
Mhm.
Why is it important to vote?
So elections have consequences. You have the power to decide on the quality of life you want for yourself and future generations. Voting is your chance to stand up for the issues that you care about, like public transportation, maybe raising minimum wage or social justice issues. This is your life, so you should take the time to decide what's best for you. And not voting is giving up your voice. I know people say that all the time, but especially on those local races or some of those propositions, not voting is definitely giving up your voice. Elections are decided by the people to go out and vote, right? So take the time and learn about the measures and the candidates. If you don't vote, someone else will, and someone will be making those kinds of decisions for you.
Yes, absolutely. Well, there you have it, folks. If you're able and willing to, please cast your ballot. Amanda, thank you for speaking with me. It was a pleasure meeting with you today on ZotTube.
Thank you.